We're at Knott's Berry Farm for the first time for a Knott's Berry Farm food crawl.
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
You're watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we have never been, actually, I believe, together to a Cedar Fair park, Sam. This is the first one we've experienced, and it's one that we've wanted to go to for a long time, considered one of America's first theme parks, over 100 years old. Where?
Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes, so Knott's Berry Farm is known for their boysenberry pies. They have fried chicken, and they have a bunch of really cool coasters, like a little Wild West ghost town. Anything you have your eye on, Sam? Anything you're
Obviously, all things boysenberry. And then from what I hear, the chicken is just as good as the Plaza fried chicken in Disneyland. So we just had that yesterday, so it's fresh in our mind.
So I've said previously that the Plaza fried chicken in Disneyland is my favorite theme park fried chicken. So I'm gonna put that to the test in this video right now.
And the Peanuts celebration is going on now.
Yes.
So there'll be special treats for that. So we got a lot.
We're gonna do a little mix and match here and there. Experience the park for the first time. Enjoy some things. Also, there's some history with the fried chicken, right?
There's a lot of history with this entire place.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Knott's, they started with a berry stand. Then she started making her famous fried chicken, having a restaurant, and the fried chicken is here today. It's the same recipe.
Yeah. And the boysenberry is like a mix of different berries.
It's a hybrid of red raspberry and a blackberry.
Ooh. I'm excited for all these things. So, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our first time here at Knott's Berry Farm. All right, so this is the Wild West ghost town that I was alluding to. Oh wow, this ghost town is so nice, right?
It literally is a ghost town.
Yeah.
Nobody here.
Oh, we're the first ones in the park. Yeah, I think you were saying this kind of reminds you of Dollywood a little bit.
Yeah, it does have that Dollywood feel. And also, as far as history, I'm going to put some articles in the description because our friend Carly actually has written some really great ones. And I know that I'm not going to be able to regurgitate the information properly. And it is really fascinating.
Oh, look at that. The rocking chair is rocking on its own, Sam.
Where?
You see that up there?
Oh my God.
Zoom in on it. You guys can see it. Oh, that's creepy. You made some friends, Sam?
It's actually pretty cute.
Oh, nice. Now check out Pigpen's Pig Pen. Live pigs. Oh, what a unique, fun experience. So I guess these are the babies. They have like other pigs around here too. They have a horse too. Oh, this is nice. So his name is Fury. All right, I think our first ride is going to be the Calico Mine.
Howdy, folks. This here is old Cat Mahoney, and I am delighted to take you into the famous Calico Mine.
Find ourselves
Richest
some gold.
strike this side of the Mississippi. At the mouth of this here river, when we're not panning for gold flakes here in the water, we're fishing for those little blind fish you see down there. They ain't never seen the light of day.
In this here line, folks. Remember, one stray spark and we'll all get blasted to kingdom come.
Now we're getting to the 3,000-foot level in our square set timber workshop. This type of modern technology makes all of the seawork mining possible. All that gold ore with a few easy old picks and shovels and rock hammers. get along now. I got work to do. And if you got any claims to stake down there at the assayer's office, tell them old Polecat Mahoney sent you.
What a great dark ride.
The animatronics are really good.
Yeah, the scenes had so much depth. Really, such a
Smells.
yeah, such a fun
Smoke.
time. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a few more rides in, and then I'm hungry.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping the food opens soon.
Open yet.
Yeah, well, it's like 10, so hopefully an hour, 2 hours, everything opens up. So Knott's Berry Tales is another one of their flagship rides, e-ticket attraction, some would say. And it's something I really wanted to check out, so it doesn't look like there's much of a line. Check it out now. All of the world's finest pies. I gotta find one.
Attention delivery department. Fresh boysenberry pies ready for delivery.
This will be like a factory. Gotta pick up our glasses. And Sam, you could smell the boysenberry, right?
I'm hungry now.
All right.
I'm so excited I can hardly bear it. Now, time's a ticking, so let's help my family ready for the fair.
We gotta shoot. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I gotta shoot some pies.
You, today has been grand. Do come back real soon.
All right, that was fun. It smelled like boysenberries.
I thought it was gonna be like Hershey's chocolate tour. I thought it was gonna be
Oh, yeah, no.
like how they make the pie.
Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. The guns are heavy though.
Yeah. This is our first time here, so we have yet to be able to find the Knott's fried chicken. So we're starting with coffee because Charleston Circle Coffee was right next to Knott's Berry Tales. We got the latte, Sam, the boysenberry latte.
Very ice latte, the ultimate peanut butter and jelly cookie.
So this is for the festival that we're doing, the Peanuts
This is
Festival.
part of Peanuts, these two desserts.
And what's this?
Almond butter ganache brownie?
Yeah, that sounds, both of these sounded really good. So we figure we'll start with a little latte, some sweets, and then maybe end with our savory. Yeah. There's also a classic candy shop over here we should probably check out.
Starbucks cup. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this boysenberry. It's been legendary, so. Oh, you got a little boysenberry on your shirt.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not really noticeable.
So it's just the syrup is the boysenberry part, so
Yeah.
it's good.
I want that boysenberry pie. We gotta find
You
that.
see the thick syrup is coming through.
Yeah.
So the thing
Gotta
about
mix
the
it.
boysenberry being a hybrid is that the tartness of the blackberry counteracts the
Sweetness.
sweetness of the raspberry, which is really nice.
Or is it vice versa? I feel like raspberry's tart.
Okay,
Yeah.
I switched it. You
Yeah.
know what I meant.
I know what you mean.
It's tasty. The syrup though is very thick, so it's like getting stuck in the
Yeah,
throat.
you can see it's all like
I'm
bunched up
trying
there
to,
at the
like,
bottom. Yeah, you gotta mix it
it up.
around. All right, so what'd you give it? 1 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
I just feel like the syrup isn't mixing that well with the drink, so when you just drink like the
Yeah.
coffee part, like I don't really taste the boysenberry.
If they actually had some berries or something
I have
in there.
to literally like drink the syrup straight to get the boysenberry taste.
Yeah.
The boysenberry taste is very good, just as far as it being, you know, an iced latte.
All right, Sam, you gotta save me some of this.
It's big enough.
So this is the
Almond butter,
ganache.
Ganache.
Yeah, all there. The beautiful fountain going off behind Sam as well.
It's good. It's a fudgy brownie. The almond butter is kind of like the icing on top. It's very nutty, so you know.
Yeah, well, almond butter I feel like is, it's a nut forward.
So you gotta like that.
I feel like it has a more earthy taste, almond.
Yeah, it does. I like it. It doesn't taste like too much. Not like the almond butter makes it not taste as sweet.
Okay,
I like it. I would give it a 7.
that's good. I feel like this was made for me.
Yeah, no, that looks real. I see like jelly coming out.
Look at that. All right, let's try it out.
That I think is gonna be the best thing, if I had to guess.
so good. The soft peanut butter cookie with the perfect layer of jelly. It's like a thin strip, but it's well
distributed.
It's not all in one spot,
yeah.
you know. That's good.
And you tried the latte, right? What'd you think? It's just the syrup isn't mixing well with the rest of the drink.
It's not mixing.
So it's like.
I like the taste of the boysenberry, but
as far as it.
Yeah.
With the coffee.
I would give that like a 5.
Yeah.
Meaning this, I would give a 5. But this right here, this cookie.
That looks like a good peanut butter cookie too.
Yeah. No, this I'm gonna go 8. Yeah, I would get this again. That's very good. And peanuts, peanut festival, I feel like this makes sense, you know? All right, so at this candy shop, I think we found all the boysenberry treats, or a ton of them. Boysenberry cookies, boysenberry popcorn, boysenberry tea cookies. And then, what is this? This is a boysenberry sugar. All right, Sam, so something I did not realize is that the majority of the more iconic Knott's Berry Farm foods are like right outside the actual park in the marketplace. That's where you could find the restaurant, Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner. You could find the boysenberry pies. There may be some in the bakery, they said. So
we had no idea.
Yeah, we're gonna probably head over there because we want to get some lunch.
I actually thought the restaurant was in the park.
Yeah, me too. All right, right next to the Ghost Town candy store is the Churro Factory, and we finally got an actual boysenberry stuffed item.
And it is stuffed.
Yeah, it's
like,
the stuffed churro.
Leaking out everywhere.
It looks so good, Sam. It doesn't look like Disneyland churro level, but the boysenberry looks good. It looks like a mess, though. Is boysenberry where it's at?
I didn't get that much filling in the first bite because it was
Okay.
the top churro piece.
Are we getting that powdered sugar everywhere, the cinnamon sugar? They also have a carrot cake stuffed one for the festival, but we wanted to get more, Knott's food.
As good as the Disneyland churro. The exterior is harder, it's more crunchy.
Okay.
But I love the idea of the stuffed filling.
Yeah.
That really makes it, and the boysenberry with like the cinnamon sugar. So for that, I'm going 7.
All right. Yeah, I think it looks like a 7, and that filling just looks delicious. So we're at the bakery that's right outside Ghost Rider, and you can see they have pretty much boysenberry everything here.
This pie bar, that looks so good.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. And then they have a boysenberry macaron, boysenberry sugar cookies.
That's for the festival.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of festival stuff too, as well as those ultimate peanut butter and jelly cookies we had before. All right, Sam, we made it, and they're open. Sam, I did not anticipate this to turn into a dining review.
Yeah, part of me is disappointed that we didn't know that this was in the park, but at the same time, we keep our vlog real and genuine.
Spontaneous. We do some homework though.
So we're finding out, and I get why it's not in the park because it's ginormous.
Yeah. I thought I saw a window possibility online, but I'm fine with sitting out. It did get a little warm in my jacket and stuff. Although I don't know if I could rate this in the same level as the Plaza Inn because it's a seated restaurant. All right, so they started us off with hot biscuits.
Handmade.
What?
Handmade.
Yeah, you can feel. Look at them. Look how soft these are. Warm. Wow, look at that. And then they give you this boysenberry jam to spread on it. Boysenberry is the flavor here. I feel like you could see the raspberry kind of in there. It looks like it almost has that. What was it, blackberry you said, base?
Yeah, blackberry and raspberry. I think there are 2 other fruits as well, but those are the 2 notable ones that it's made of. I feel like we're gonna need a nap after this.
The biscuit's so good.
It looks good.
It's so buttery and fresh. This is one of the best bread services I've had at any restaurant ever. It tastes
Bread
fresh.
service game strong.
How doughy it is.
It's not focused. Oh, there we go.
It's so doughy. And the boysenberry with that little tartness. It's almost perfect. 10.
What?
That's the best bread service outside Red Lobster because I love their cheddar babies.
Poor Knotts. You can't
Just
even
so you
put
know
them
the
ahead
scales
of
that I'm working with here, guys.
Red Lobster.
What my 10s actually mean. These, they're like, Sam, they're perfect. Literally, look how flaky that
I
is.
see the smoke coming off.
Yeah, they're perfect. Like, I can't think of, for this type of theme that you're, in, a better bread service. It really is.
The whole video, let's just rant about the bread.
No, but if this isn't a 10, I don't know what is. It's just, it perfectly matches the decor, the theme, and the environment. That's great. Wow. All right. So this is the chicken noodle soup here. You get either soup or salad with your Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner. We got the salad with the boysenberry dressing. Let's try the salad first.
So it doesn't come with both, right? You add it on.
Yeah, I added on. You get choose one or the other. But I wanted to try the soup out. So I got an extra soup. Plus I feel like we need a bit more savory, Sam. We've been eating so many sweet things.
Yeah, I'm already full. Love that for me. It's the beginning of the day and I already feel like you're not a sweet dressing guy.
I like it, but it's got some salt to it. It tastes like French dressing. Like French dressing that was just
It looks super creamy.
colored. Yeah, purple. It really is just like French dressing. It's a solid salad. I'll give it a 6. A little above average. If you like French dressing, it may be higher for you. For me, I think it tastes fresh. It's good. Not my thing, but good. All right, chicken noodle soup. This is supposed to be real good. It's so creamy. It's got like some cream in it or something. Look how creamy that is.
And you can make reservations for this on through Open Table. It wasn't on there. I did see that before we came, but I thought it was in the park. I didn't realize it was outside the park.
I thought they had a window.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know they do have to go stuff too,
It's good.
but it's not inside the park. So technically, you don't need a ticket to Knott's Berry Farm to have the chicken.
You don't. This is premier chicken noodle soup, Sam.
It's funny because I feel like the things we weren't expecting that we didn't hear were like so good have been the things that have been surprising.
Yeah, no,
us the
that
most.
is
Like the
great
biscuits
chicken
and
noodle
the
soup. That's a great bread service. Everything's very
We didn't
hefty,
even
though.
get to the main event yet.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Chef Art Smith food, like
Yeah.
in Disney Springs. Like I'm gonna be so full. I'm pretty sure after this, like there's no way we're gonna be able to eat more. But I'm gonna give this soup like an 8. This is like really good chicken noodle soup. Creamy, delicious, fresh chunks of chicken, just well prepared, well made. All right, moment of truth. Knott's chicken dinner versus Disneyland Closet Inn chicken. I think I did a drumstick in that one, so I'll start with drumstick here. This one may will be cheating a little. It's got some gravy on it. Oh wow.
And it comes like pre-marinated to the kitchen, like the family secret is kept about like how it's made.
It's very tender.
And I think it gets, it goes on a special frying machine for 33 minutes. They're playing Taylor Swift.
Okay. So I would definitely say that the dark meat is on the same level as Disneyland. It's very good. I'll give it an 8. The issue with this batch that I'm having right now is the white meat. The Disneyland white meat is always very moist. The issue with this is that it's dry. It's very hard to cook white meat chicken because it dries out very quickly. The fat in the dark meat helps it stay moist. This was like fall off the bone, almost like a rib. This, you can even see it's just too dry. So for the dark meat, I'm gonna give it an 8. For the white meat, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh wow.
Still probably one of my favorite theme park fried chickens. Just that piece kept Disneyland right above it. So Disneyland is winning this round. I will be back for you, Mrs. Knott, for more of your fried chicken. But I haven't had the mashed potatoes yet, Sam.
Those look.
Yeah, let's take a look at them. A little pool of gravy. Now these feel more potato-y than creamy. Yeah, chunks of potato in that. You're also offered an option of corn or cabbage and ham.
I don't think I've ever had cabbage and ham.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good combination.
I feel like you would
Awesome.
like that.
Good fiber. Potatoes are good. I'm going to give them a 7. And the cabbage and ham. I'll give this a 6. It's going to mean it's vegetables. It's hard, you know what I mean, to properly rate vegetables, but I'll give this a 6. Potatoes are really good. I'll give them a 7. That dark meat chicken is delicious. Same level as the Plaza Inn in Disneyland, but the white meat is what kept Disneyland winning. But however, this is still a really good dish, and if I'm at Knott's again, this is probably the first thing I'm going to run to again. All right, so the fine people at Knott's, or the proprietors here of Mrs. Knott's Kitchen Dinner, have provided us an extra apple pie.
Just what we needed.
What?
More pies. That's just what we needed.
They said that, well, our waitress said that this is her favorite. She wanted us to try it, so they have provided us this pie, what we had purchased or asked for, the boysenberry pie. Look at that, Sam.
Yeah.
You can buy full ones of these at the bakery we showed you guys a bit earlier in this video. I am pretty certain this is going to be the last stop of our crawl. I know only 3 places, but I think we had a good overview of things you can find at Knott's, and I do think that the highlight here seems to be the restaurant, right, Sam?
Yeah.
All right, so we got this warmed up. They say most proprietors ask for it warmed up. Okay, it just goos right off. That's a delicious goo.
Your eyes.
That tartness
Yeah.
with the blackberry and with it warm, it's got a nice buttery crust too. Wow, this is good. This is really good. It is a little seedy. But that tartness, I like. It's like a rhubarb almost. Have you ever had like a strawberry rhubarb, Sam?
Yeah.
It has kind of that rhubarb type of flavor to it, with the tartness and the sweetness.
Is it as good as a Kerber's?
In Long Island.
Yeah. Kerber's
That's one of my
Farm.
favorite pies. Is Kerber's strawberry rhubarb in Long Island. I think it's on the same level as that. I would give this an 8. It's a high-end pie if you're here. For me, this is more go-to than the chicken. The chicken was very good too, but this seems to be out of the food items we had today. And where are those biscuits? Those biscuits were amazing.
Yeah. They had no business being that
Best
good.
thing, the bread service. Come here and just eat biscuits. That's what I do when I go to Red
Yeah,
Lobster.
they were so they were doughy, but then like the top just had like such a nice crust on it.
Yeah, perfectly doughy in the center. I also have the lobster pizza at Red Lobster, but we're not talking about Red Lobster. This is definitely an 8 for me. The tartness with the sweetness, the buttery crust, it's like almost a perfect flavor combo.
Would you rather have that or Dollywood's cinnamon bread?
Cinnamon bread, it's more iconic. Are we talking Grist Mill cinnamon bread or
Yeah.
Dreamworld Resort? Grist Mill cinnamon bread wins. It's very close. I'm gonna pick Grist Mill because it feels a bit more original. But if you're talking like Dreamworld Resort cinnamon bread, then this one. The apple pie was our waitress's favorite, Sam.
I trust her.
I do. She was a great waitress.
Yeah, she was very sweet.
Alright, so got a little everything in there. They warmed that up too. So 2 completely different flavors. This one's gonna have more tartness that goes with the sweetness, which I think was what makes everyone remember this cake. Because it has such an original flavor. But this is a very well executed classic dish. The apples add just the right amount of texture with the smoothness of like that gel in the center, and then the buttery crust. Same crust on the 2 of them. Both very good. I'm gonna go 8 for both. I can't pick a favorite. If I had children, I wouldn't have favorites, so I can't pick favorites with Knott's Berry Farm pies. But I could recommend either one of these. I think that this is a bit more of the novelty, especially with the flavor combination. But if you love a classic American apple pie, then this is definitely something I would suggest you get. All right, I think I've had all the boysenberry I could stuff in me. We're back in the park, and I think we made it just in time to check out the show at the Camp Snoopy Theater.
Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they say you was unleashed. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they say you was unleashed. Well, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
We're in the Ghost Town General Store, and Sam found some boysenberry sarsaparilla. They also have a bunch of different stuff in here, like jams, pickles.
I just want to eat this now, though.
I thought you were full. I'm too full still.
Some baby pickle.
All different types of jerky, too. Boysenberry, salt and pepper flavored. Interesting. This is microwave pops off the cob popcorn.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kansas grown.
All right, I think we're going to take a ride on the Calico Railroad in Ghost Town.
Alright, this here's a robbery. No, it's like peak. Yikes. Okay, we'll try it again. Alright, this here's a robbery. No, we're baby stepping it. Baby stepping it. Here we go. Alright, this here's robbery. Back up one. Wave it around and yeah. Hold on a minute. Wave around and yell it. They can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Okay, we're gonna start again.
That was awesome. We just got robbed on the Calico Railway, and then we got to meet the man who robbed us at the end. We got a picture of him. We'll plug
He's
that
nice
in here.
enough to take a picture with us.
Yeah, I really love Ghost Town. That's my favorite part of Knott's. Seriously.
We played checkers.
Yeah, we had just a relaxing, nice day just exploring the area. We saw the jail where they had someone in, and the jail, I didn't get that on camera, but the person they had locked up actually spoke to you. It wasn't a person, it was a mannequin. I guess they had like a recorder in there. It's awesome. The food was solid too. I guess save it for Knott's, Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner. Looks like a show's about to happen too, but yeah, having a great time. Oh, Franklin and Linus are in the show.
They're gonna help us rope some steer. Come on out, y'all ready? Set, ready? See, we've got these steer here. I've been working with them to make sure that they stay right where they are. So far, safe. So close, so close. Oh, Franklin, you got him! Pull it tight! Pull it tight before he gets away! Oh my gosh, nice work! Nice work! So good. Franklin, it's okay, Linus, you'll get it. You'll get it. There you go, Franklin.
Can't visit Calico without going in the saloon. Oh, they have specialty cocktails. I wonder if there's like any boysenberry in this. They do have a boysenberry hef on tap, and they have a specialty cocktail that Sam's looking at, a blackberry mint and cucumber spritzer. He said we're allowed to go upstairs, so why not? So for about 2 hours, I was a boysenberry, and I was for certain this crawl was near done. But we've returned. We rode some rides, we digested, and we had to stop by the saloon.
I think we like love this ghost town. I feel like I love hanging out here, and I was like, I need a drink. I need to go into a saloon.
I was told you can't leave Knott's Berry Farm without trying the boysenberry beer. So that's what I got, was the boysenberry beer.
That's what I originally was going for.
Sam, you got their specialty spritzer, correct?
Yeah, so it's a raspberry lychee spritz with Chambord, raspberry syrup, and Prosecco, and gin.
Oh, wow.
So it looks really beautiful too, and you see the fresh fruit on top.
The ghost town to me is like really, yeah.
Like no one's up here at the upper level, and it's just.
They have a show too. You can watch it on the second floor. Last one's at 4:30 today, so maybe we'll catch it. But we've caught so many shows. I feel like there's already so much in this video about Knott's.
And
Yeah.
it's been, like such a relaxing day. Granted, it is a weekday and it's like super low crowds, but it's been amazing for a first trip, like to get to just walk around and clearly see everything and enjoy everything.
Yeah. All the rides are like 5-minute waits.
Yeah, it's been great.
Although not everything is open, just so you guys know. But for us, the ghost town and the food was the biggest thing for us, and we were enjoying both of those.
I am normally not a gin drinker, but this is like, it's smooth. You don't really taste the gin, but it's like, it's sweet and sour.
I like the fresh fruit on top, and I think the raspberry
it's very sweet and sour, and
yeah.
it's delicious.
Raspberry, I think, is kind of like a callback to the boysenberry, which includes a little bit of the ras.
It's so good. For being in this area, because I really, really love the theming in here, I think I'm gonna go 9.
Wow. Some high numbers. We got a 10 and a 9 today.
I feel like I want to like have a gun and a cowboy hat and like just.
Yeah, this has definitely been so fun.
Really.
Fun atmosphere.
I love it.
I think another thing that brings the ghost town together, Sam, is a lot of the live entertainment. Like you could see a live blacksmith. We saw someone sewing. The chocolate shop too. They were making. You could see them pour the chocolate, like the warm chocolate,
Yeah.
making fresh goods there.
Also, like the guy who robbed us on the train. Like,
it just makes the atmosphere so kinetic. And then on top of this, you can taste the flavors of the saloon and of the area. Although I'm not sure if in a real Wild West town they had Boysenberry filled churros. I'm willing to suspend my disbelief for that. So this is the Boysenberry beer.
it's a wheat ale.
It's a fruity beer, but it is very like thick. It's not like a light beer. I'm not sure. I'm not a beer drinker regularly, so I couldn't explain to you the exact type of beer this is. But it's hoppy. It's not sour, but there are those very sweet notes of the boysenberry in it. It's good though. I would drink it again. I'll give it like a 6. It's not like my favorite beer that I ever had. It's not the worst.
Take a sip of mine.
Yeah. All right.
Mine is very sour, but I feel like you don't even taste the gin.
I taste the gin.
I feel like it blends in.
Yeah, but the sour of the cocktail it blends very well with the flavor of gin. Yes, I would give you said you gave this a 10?
No, I gave it a 9.
Give it a 9.
And because I was factoring in the atmosphere.
Yeah, I would give you a 9 as well, factoring in the atmosphere, and I'd give this a 6, factoring in the atmosphere.
Ladies and gentlemen, so next we're welcome for the songstress of Calico. Please welcome Miss Calico. Hey!
Take stock of what I had and what I have. What do I know? Things I got to keep me satisfied. Checking up on what I have and what I haven't. And when I thought I have me back to the credit side. God gives me a lonely day. Moonlight gives me the Milky Way. Got no checkbooks, got no banks. Still, I like to assess my mixing on Sunday morning and the moon night. On Sunday morning and the moon night.
Stop by folks, celebrate them.
That was a great show. The tater bites are also very popular here. Right as you walk into Ghost Town, to the left as you walk into Knott's Berry Farm. Unfortunately, only open on Fridays right now because it's a deader time. During the summer, they're open all the time, but hopefully next time we can try out these tater bites. All right, so this is for our food crawl and our very first time at Knott's Berry Farm. I kind of feel like with how many different foods there are to eat here, I almost let this video down slightly, in my opinion. They have like a bacon cheddar burger that looked really good. They had pretzels, barbecue, and then that bakery, Sam. All those boysenberry treats. Boysenberry tart, boysenberry cake, boysenberry macaron. So many boysenberry.
There's only so much we can
eat.
can eat, you know? I mean, we're human, and we only have a limited amount of time here. So
Yeah.
I think that what we did was great.
Yeah, I think that what we did was good for us and good for our first time. People said you had to try the fried chicken. So we went to that restaurant, we sat down, we ate the fried chicken for the first time. We had the boysenberry pie, which I knew I was definitely going to get. A boysenberry filled churro, boysenberry coffee. And then I wanted to sprinkle in some of these special peanuts items. You know, so we had the peanut butter and jelly cookie, which was amazing.
Oh yeah, the cookie was really good. I like the brownie, but I actually think the cookie was better.
My issue was the amount of sweets that were available in this park. Because I can only eat so many sweet things. When I went to that bakery, I wanted to have everything at the bakery, but I can only eat so much sweets.
Yeah.
I do think maybe I could have had a bite or two at the barbecue. But we will be back to Knott's eventually. Probably not anytime super soon. But eventually, we will be back here to do another food crawl, to try more foods, and hopefully try out maybe one of their seasonal events one year.
Yeah, and it was such a charming park.
Yeah.
Like, it was such a wholesome fun, and it was so dead. I feel like we had the park to ourselves.
Yeah, definitely didn't need a fast pass.
It was such an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
And the freaking saloon. I'm like obsessed with the Calico Saloon.
The live shows and the live entertainment and the characters in each sections of the ghost town make it such a unique and fun experience that if you're here, I highly recommend. I think it was a little bit more scenic or atmospheric for us because it was like a ghost town. It was a dead time for Knott's Berry Farm.
I felt like I was in a movie when I was like in certain parts of the park.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I really liked the drinks, the show.
Yeah.
It was great.
No, we had a great time with boysenberry beer too. I forgot to bring that up.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of boysenberry.
Yeah, I feel like Violet, you know, from Willy Wonka, when she blows up. And
I was a boysenberry boy
She's like
today.
rolling around. That's what I feel like I'm gonna roll down the boulevard here.
We ate a lot. So we fit what we could. What was your favorite thing, by the way?
My favorite thing. Actually, I really did like the biscuits.
Yeah.
I think the biscuits like surprised me
the biscuits
the
were
most.
10. Yeah,
the biscuits,
those are my favorite. And the peanut butter and jelly cookie.
The cookie was everything. I thought everything was good.
Everything was good. Not one bad thing in the bunch. I think we had a great time. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing. It also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time the videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
But make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. As a coaster goes off in the background. I didn't get as many coasters I wanted to do. I feel like we ate so much in the beginning of the day that like I was just like, yeah, I don't think it's good for me to get on stuff that's going to shake me around a bit. We did get a few coasters in. But the big one I wanted to do was the wooden coaster, Ghost Rider. So, unfortunately, as we went to go try that one out, it was closed. But, well, again, we'll be back. And the stuff we did, the train rides, Sam, the fake robbery that happened.
I'm at that age where the train rides are my favorite ride, which, like, I don't know how
I don't think that's
to
just an interesting thing. Yeah, I just have an appreciation for the art or the craft maybe that goes into it, you know?
So fun. And look at it. I love how you can see it from the highway.
Oh, the mountains in the background too are beautiful.
Yeah, when you're on the rides, you can see the mountains.
Snow caps.
It's a very
the
charming
Rocky Mountains. Yeah, very charming,
it has that
beautiful.
rustic feel like Dollywood.
I agree.